The big superstar on our team is Freddie Freeman. He's not even Canadian, but you know what? Whatever his mom is. So he's playing for us. I
respects the Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Not gonna lie, he could have gone to that US.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Chris here with Daniel.
Hello.
Hey, and we're talking about Canada's 2023 World Baseball Classic roster, which they released like 20 minutes ago or something like that. So, yeah, we're Canadian. If you guys couldn't tell by the Canadian Formula One track behind me or all of the Jays content that we do. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, let's be real. It'll be rough for Canada in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, I expect nothing.
But,
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I think if we win one game, we have a pretty tough. Actually, no, we can win 2 games. We have a pretty tough pool. I mean, the U.S., Mexico, Colombia, Great Britain, us. Like, that's a pretty tough one.
The States are going to win that.
Pool, I think we can beat Great Britain. I think we can beat Colombia, honestly.
Do they even have players in the MLB? No. So I think
like Mexico's always tough. So
yeah, they got Kirk on their team anyway. So like, I'm rooting for Mexico full fledged. Just saying. But yeah, let's take a look at this team because there's a few good players here, like on the Jays, not on the Jays, on Team Canada. Cool.
I do want to say that. When was the last time there was a baseball classic? Like it was
2017, I think it was. Who won?
16
was it Japan?
Somewhere.
No, it was US, right? US won.
Yeah, US won.
Yeah.
2016 maybe 2017, whenever it was.
I think it was 2017.
That roster compared to this, I actually know a bunch more of the names on this roster than I did back then.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like that other roster, there was only like 2 or 3 guys I knew that played in the MLB, and that was like Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
Like John Axford. And
when he was actually in the MLB.
Yeah, and I don't even remember. Do you remember Ryan Dempster?
I do actually. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so it was Ryan Dempster at like the age of 50 was pitching that. So like,
of course he was, and we probably didn't win a single game in that thing.
I can probably quickly check, but
I'm sure we didn't. And yes, sadly, there is no Vladimir Guerrero Jr. playing for Canada this year. He actually is going to be playing for the Dominicans, so that team is going to be scary as heck. That's cool. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the pitchers like that we've actually heard of before. And see, could they be good starters? Could they be good relievers? Who really knows? So, let's see. First one, John Axford. I believe he is. Does this go by age or no? It goes by pitcher. John Axford. He's old. He's 39 years old. Apparently, yeah, he's Canadian. We know he's Canadian.
I mean, he's Canadian. He's coming off Tommy John or some big. I follow him on Instagram. He's coming off some big surgery. So. The fact that he's made the roster, I mean, like credits to him for rehabbing and that. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
But I mean, he's literally just gonna be a reliever. So like, worst comes to worst, he throws an inning, doesn't do well, doesn't pitch again. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Matt Brash, I'm excited for this one. He's 24 years old, a young guy for the Seattle Mariners, I believe. He's from Kingston.
He had a very, very good season last year. He's a rookie, actually, will be his sophomore season. But he was a rookie last year. Had a very, very good season. I'm very excited for him, Chris. I think he is an elite guy. Sorry, let me rephrase that. He has the potential to be an elite guy out of the pen, I think.
Yeah,
from the stuff I've seen.
For sure. Then there's also a guy named Indigo Diaz. He's a Yankee minor leaguer. I really don't know anything about him, so let's move on from him.
I don't know, but he plays on the Yankees, Chris, so, I mean, they're loaded with prospects in their farm system.
That's fair. Nick Pivetta, probably going to be the ace of the rotation. Not the ace I really would have wanted. There's a few other guys who I would have preferred, like Mike Soroka or anybody else. But yeah, Nick Pivetta, he's a good starter sometimes when he really wants to. But
Soroka, what's the other guy? Jameson Taillon's another guy I would like to see.
Oh yeah, Taillon, he's not playing.
Right, he's not on it either. But I mean, Pivetta, at least it's an MLB starter, right? Like I said last time, it was just Ryan Dempster that I knew that was pitching. So Nick Pivetta will give us innings. He'll give us a decent shot to win, I think.
I hope so. I mean, maybe not against like the States and the Dominican, but against like pretty much any other team, maybe other than Japan. Yeah, for sure. And then we have Cal Quantrill, who I'm very excited for. He's 30. No, he's not. That's the other guy. He's 28 years old. Plays for Cleveland, I believe. He's a good young.
I was gonna say, I think he is the ace of the staff.
Yeah, I can.
I know you said Nick Pivetta before. I think he's the ace of the staff. Cal Quantrell's so good. He's very, very underrated, I think. Yeah. So that guy, I have a feeling they will start him against the U.S.
That's cool. Yeah, and he'll probably get rocked, but whatever.
Who knows? Imagine he throws a one-hitter against the U.S.
That'd be so amazing. I wonder if Bartolo's going to be pitching for, I think he's Dominican. That'd be cool.
I'll have to check that after. But yeah, Cal Quantrell, stoked to see him. Next guy, Chris, I'll just move on here. Robs is, I'll do the next two guys because I've never heard of both of them. I don't think you've heard of both of them. Robs Zanowski.
I don't know who that is. What is
You'll see a picture of him up on screen, and Calvin Ziegler. Both of them are minor leaguers. One for the Robs for the Pirates, Ziegler's for the Mets. Like I said, it's nice to see some young, some prospects. I mean, Ziegler looks only 20. I just noticed that, Chris.
Oh wow, he's from 2002. He's a year younger than we are.
Yeah, so he's only 20. So this will be very interesting for him. Rob's a little bit older. He's 30. But I mean, 20-year-old in the Canada Baseball Classic. I mean,
I'll take
that's impressive.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah. I will mention some other guys just because the list that we have, they added a little extra people after it. I'll just say the couple notable guys on here, and that was Andrew Albers and Travis Bergen.
Something like that, yeah.
Albers is a veteran guy. He's been around the league, same as Axford. Bergen was a minor league pitcher for the Jays, so at least he's had some type of innings. Yeah, we'll see what happens with his pitching staff. There's a couple other guys that
there's a lot of question marks. Let's be honest.
There is a lot of question marks with this Canadian team, and I think that's what makes it so fun, though. Kind of boring when you kind of know everyone.
I mean, I'd be thrilled to have the U.S. lineup, but you know, it's okay. I digress. Let's move on to the catchers. We got Bo Naylor and Kellen Deglin. Bo Naylor, I believe he's in the MLB, right? Yeah, he is. He's
yes.
Yeah,
and
he's with Cleveland.
Kevin, I'm just looking him up. Does not. He was drafted by the Rangers, 22nd overall in 2010.
Says he's a free agent right now. So.
Yeah, highest it looks like he's played is AA.
Yeah, so, Bo Naylor. So he's good, very young catcher. He's literally a year older than we are. He's very close to where we live as well. Actually, it's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, next guy.
Oh, Bo's sick. I'm excited to see him. Especially, I think the great thing about this World Baseball Classic, and you can chip in here with me, Chris, if you think this as well. We're gonna see guys that we don't get to see a lot of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really, the only guy is like Freeman, probably. And Tyler
we don't see Bo Naylor highlights, really. No, let's be real. Same with Cal Quantrill. You don't see a lot of his highlights here, too. Matt Brash is another one. So I'm just excited to see them and kind of root for them because obviously, usually I'm not rooting for these guys because they're not on the Jays.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to root for them. I mean, why not? Change it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on to first base, or infield, I guess it is. So the big superstar on our team is Freddie Freeman. He's not even Canadian, but you know what? Whatever his mom is. So he's playing for us. I respect
the Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Not gonna lie, he could have gone to that U.S. team and just made it even better.
Yep.
But he's playing for us. Love you, Freddie. That's amazing.
Thank you, Freddie. We don't have Joey Votto on the team, but we got another guy named Edward, I think that's how you pronounce it. Edward Julian.
Eduardo Julian?
Edward Julian. I don't know. There's no O in his name. Yeah, I don't know.
Same thing. Minor leaguer for the Twins. He's also young. Yeah, I just noticed. 23 years old. So it looks like there's a lot of youth on this team, which is nice to see.
I like it. Next guy, Charles LeBlanc. Kind of sounds like Charles Leclerc, my favorite Formula 1 driver. But he is an infielder from the Marlins organization. Don't know anything about him.
Same thing. Still pretty young. I mean, 26 is nothing to shy away with.
Yeah.
This is the next guy, Chris, and I think he is going to be the sleeper pick of this entire team.
I like it.
And that's Otto Lopez.
Yeah, Jay's prospect. I love it.
Biased, whatever. You want to call me biased, whatever. Yes, Otto Lopez is Canadian, partly.
He's not even born in Canada. The only one on this list.
I think he grew up in Canada. That's the thing.
He did. Him and Freeman, pretty much. Like, the only two who weren't really born in Canada. But you know what? They're playing for us, so I don't care.
So, I mean, I'm excited to see Otto Lopez. I think if he has a really, really good World Baseball Classic, Chris, he makes the Jays opening day roster.
That's bold. That's bold. I like it.
But, I mean, if the guy goes, like, let's say the guy hits 300, right? How are the Jays just going to send him down after that? This guy just hit 300 against some really good competition. I mean, let's be real. States, Mexico, they're going to have good pitching.
Yeah, Dominican, Cuba, any of those teams are going to be good pitchers.
Dominican, Cuba, if they get there, Japan, right? So Puerto Rico. Faces Ohtani, hits a nuke.
That'll be so funny. Yeah, cool. Let's move on. Next up, another infielder, Abraham Toro. I've heard of him.
It's another
Oh, he's
We were
in the,
talking before about
he's with
how
the
there
Brewers.
wasn't much. Yeah, he's with the Brewers. There
Mhm.
wasn't much MLB quality on the team 5 years ago or 6 years ago, whenever
Yeah,
the
yeah.
math is I'm doing. That's 3 guys in your infield that I would trust to play MLB,
Mm-hmm. Like
right?
Freeman, Lopez, Toro. Yeah.
Toro, and I mean, I'm pretty sure Toro's a second baseman. So
Cool. So
that
Otto
middle infield
Lopez
of
could play
Otto
shortstop.
Lopez and Abraham Toro is going to be nice.
Yeah, good defensively too, which is nice.
Yeah, you can group this next guy in there. I mean, Jared Young, I mean, never heard of him.
Nope.
Minor leaguer for the Cubs. We'll see what happens with him.
He's 27.
27.
But good for you. Good for you. You're on the team.
Yeah.
I like it. Then
Let's go.
we got three
Outfield, Chris,
outfielders.
because I'm a little bit excited. I mean, the big name here obviously is Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah,
Right.
really good defensive outfielder. I like it. I don't know if you'll play center field. Probably you'll play left, right?
I don't think so. So this Owen Casey guy, who's the other guy that made it,
He's
he
20.
he's 20. I only know of Owen Casey because one of the guys on the team I played for university actually went to school with him.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
This guy's gross. Like, he is, from what I've heard, gross. He is fast as anything, apparently. And
Good
so
to
I
know.
think I think he'll be in center. He'll be waving everything down. I mean, like I said, he's 20 years old.
Let him run.
He's with
He got
with the
younger
Cubs
legs.
organization. This will
Yeah.
be interesting for the 20-year-old.
Good for him. Good for him. Then there's Jacob Robson, sorry. 28-year-old minor league. No, he's on the Kansas City Monarchs. What is that?
So he's playing for. That is definitely not right because that's a
American
Negro League team. I'm pretty sure that's
Oh,
supposed to
really?
say Kansas City Royals.
No, it says American Association. So I don't know.
Oh.
I thought that said Jackie Robinson for a second. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that
what?
is. We'll see what this guy is.
Yeah, I
There's a
don't
couple
know.
other ones here that they didn't mention. Jared Young and Denzel Clark, another guys that will just provide depth for this team.
Okay.
But one more thing I want to mention, and I don't think we talked about this, but I think it's cool to talk about. They released the coaches for this team,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll do some quick predictions at the end to wrap this up, Chris. Coaches wise, I mean, the 3 guys on here that really stick out to me: Tim Leeper.
Hey, Tim. He used to be
Tim
a Jays
Leeper,
guy.
gotta love him.
I miss
Paul
that guy.
Quantrill,
Is that Cal's
and Larry
dad or
Walker.
something? Is Paul Quantrill like Larry's dad? Or not Cal's dad? Or
Cal's
something?
dad, yeah.
Okay.
And Larry Walker. So
Oh,
those are like
Canadian Hall of
3
Famer.
Yeah, 3 quality coaches, and then the manager is Ernie Witt, who's like a Hall of Fame manager in himself. So,
I thought it was gonna be the Phillies guy. That would have been so cool.
no, that they should have done that guy. I don't
He's-
know what the Phillies guy's name is off the top of my head.
I forget. Robertson.
but-
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, like they got a really good pitching staff. I'm excited to see the Canadian team, Chris. I hope you are as well.
I
Before we
am.
wrap it up, give me who you're most excited to see, and do not say Freddie Freeman because I will not allow you to have that answer.
But that's the only good answer. Fine, I'll go with Otto Lopez because I'm a Jays prospect guy and I want to see him play. But also that guy who you sort of partially don't really know, but no. Let's go with him too.
Oh, Owen Casey.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say Otto Lopez too, but I won't make it
different.
boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Bo Naylor. I mean,
Oh yeah, right.
let's see what Bo Naylor could do. You know.
Surprised.
Also, big noticeable that's not on this team is Josh Naylor.
I was gonna say I'm surprised he's not playing.
Yeah,
Especially
I
since
don't
his
know.
brother's there. Is
Yeah,
he
I
hurt?
don't know why he's not playing. So
Dang.
that
Oh well.
that happens. But if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys lasted to the end of us talking, please hit that subscribe button. It put a lot of work into this as well. Definitely hit the like button,
Mhm.
and we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.